The problem with walking barefoot is sometimes the stray voltage even in the ground. So, sometimes you're picking that up. But I'm not that sensitive. Some people can actually feel it in the ground. I can feel it if I'm in a house and there's wiring under the floor. I can feel that, and I'm 10 times out of 10 correct. I'll say, can I see what's underneath here? And there'll always be a bunch of wires or something. But I'm not sensitive enough to feel it in the ground. Some people are, they say. They can feel if there's current in the ground. I can't really tell. All I can tell is that sometimes I'll feel really good walking barefoot, and other times I don't get as quick of an effect. So maybe those are the areas where there is more stray ground voltage.
There is some things that he's going to show you. You take an AM radio and you put it all the way... An old radio, so that the new ones are too accurate. So, meaning it'll pick up a station or something. You probably won't pick up a station.
Put the radio all the way, tune it all the way to the left.
So static.
So you just get static.
Now go over here just to show you, John, how just regular static.
This area here is away from any electric that could affect
that might be affected with this dirty power that comes on the line. See,
and all you get is just plain static. Just slow, quiet static.
Right, it's just...
Now, as you approach the building, which has an electric meter, now it starts to buzz pretty strong. And this is how we can detect, my wife and I can detect when there's dirty electricity.
Well, it confirms what we're feeling.
This is a product, it's like tin foil, but it's much thicker and it's got chicken wire inside it. And if you encase this inside, it's completely quiet now.
And see, I can tell, you can see my feet are starting to burn again. My hands get swollen. I gotta move over here. Oh yeah. I didn't even know this place existed. I was sitting in my house, really being affected. My skin burns. I get like a prickly sensation all over. My daughter called me and said, "Did you get the last issue of the week?" And I said, "Well, I've been doing the, I'm half in tears and I'm with a terrible headache and I'm doing the crossword puzzle." And I said, "I've been doing the crossword puzzle for three days now." And so she said, "Well, turn the page." And there was a 2-page spread on Green Bank, West Virginia. And so I read it and she's like, "Oh my God, Mom." And I said, I know, I can't believe it. I like read it over the phone with her, And even the phone is hard for me.
By May of 2011, I was calling friends on a payphone, even though I had a cell phone at that point, I couldn't use it. I called friends on a payphone that I had known at the Environmental Health Center in Dallas who have similar things, they're either electrically sensitive or... And she told me about this place, Green Bank. She said, well, there's one electrosensitive person that it helped. And it's this place where they have no cell phone towers. And I said, you mean there's a place in the world that has no cell phone towers and no wireless? She said, yes. I was here in 48 hours. Discharge all that coffee through your feet.
I probably should ground. Is the ground cold? Oh, what do you do? No, Fetty. When those people were here, they were filming it too.
Which people?
Katie and Nelson, I think that's. Who they? Remember?
me guess.
We make it to the left.
What? Who are you talking about? I remember in the third grade thinking, one day I'm going to write my autobiography. I don't know, like life always had a lot of meaning to me and I would get kind of teary-eyed, I don't know, even when as a kid. And then today when I heard it, I realized like how fast my life went. So it was kind of a meltdown. It felt good though, in a way.
The GBT sensitivity is 10 to the minus 32 watts per square meter per hertz. To put that in some kind of perspective, the energy level that the GBT can detect is equivalent to that given off by a single snowflake hitting the ground. So a typical cell phone that operates at 2 watts, maybe even a half a watt, is a billion million times more powerful than that. A single cell phone in standby on Mars would be the brightest radio object to us in the sky. So it's imperative to radio astronomy operations that you maintain as quiet a radio frequency area as you possibly can.
This area has changed a lot in the last, I don't even want to go back the years. People are more secretive. Take my next door neighbor, don't names or anything. She ran around with my daughter. Her mother and I were the best of friends. And I don't know what happened down through the years. She lives next door. She never comes over and says hi. So the place is changing. It's not me, because they knew that I was crippled. I couldn't use my arm. I mean, and I'm not lying. I mean, you can see where I broke it. And I'm still, well, it's getting better. It'll get better. But, you know, it seems like the people are starting to change. They're getting more secretive, standoffish. Why? Can you answer that?